Okay, I don't want to make this video long, but this is a recap of my first date last night. I went on another first date. Will I go on a second date with him? Probably not. I don't want to waste my time, so probably not, and I don't want to waste, his money.
Now pay attention to her choice of words. Probably. See, the thing about a woman who is a bird, she will always weigh her options. So it's like, if I can't find another trick, I might give him a call. You know what I mean? But if I could find a better trick, probably not.
Because I feel like he's the type of man that he's gonna ask me. I don't. Let me not say he's the type of man. Let me not do that to this brother. Okay. But I'm gonna give this date a 6 out of 10. Okay. There were some pros and there were some cons. The pros that I can remember, he planned a date and he showed up on time, and so those are pros. I got
Wow.
there early. He got there early, but I went to the restroom, and he was at the bar. I texted him maybe 10 minutes later. Hey, I'm here. He's like, I'm at the bar, and I'm like, cool. So I walked to the bar.
Let me tell you about an app called Free Cash. Free Cash is the number one app worldwide allowing users like yourself to make money off their phone for free. If you want to make $200 plus a week for free, download using my link in the description or the QR code on the screen. If you download now for free using my link or QR code, you will get a free $5 into your account for free. That's $5 for free, no requirements. So download Free Cash today to make easy, quick, and free money.
He's impressed. He loves what he sees. He's closing up a tab, so he's been there for a little bit. He was like, our table isn't ready. Would you like a drink? I ordered the drink. Everything's cool. He's complimenting. We love that. And I compliment him back out of, courtesy. I complimented back. And he starts, with the pop quiz. And I'm like, I wasn't ready for a pop quiz. I'm new to the dating, so the whole questions and answer part is just like, well, we gotta do this, but I know it's necessary. But he was asking some questions like, some fun facts about me. I don't want to do this. So right there, it's like I don't really want to do this, but okay, all right. So I'm answering the fun facts, whatever I can think of, and so he was like, fun fact about me. This guy loves talking, and which is good because like I'm always the one who has to lead conversations, and it was really nice that he was leading the conversation. I was literally zipping it and yeah. Oh wow, yeah, yeah. And then he'll ask a question and I answer it, and then what about you? Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. So that's how the date was. I give him the pro. He made me laugh. Like I was keying like a damn hyena at the damn table. People looking. I don't know if they're looking because I'm laughing or they're looking because they jealous. I don't know. But yeah, but he made me laugh. So that's a big, big, big pro. Um,
I'm just saying, bro. Who does Bird thinks she is? Seriously, fam. It's like, yo, come on, shorty. To me, this sounds like a woman who just wanted a free meal. If I gotta keep it all the way a buck, she just wanted a free meal. That's about it.
but the cons was, and listen, if you follow me or you hear me talk, then you already know a little bit about my personality. So the cons for me was he checked his bank account while we're at the table, or he checked an account while we're at the table. Why did you do that? You could have went to the bathroom and checked your account, or to make sure you got the funds. So that was a con. I didn't like that. the pop quiz and the like questions and answers, like it was a lot of questions and questions and questions. It's just like I don't know right now. I just want to chill right now. I want to just feel the vibe and feel you out. I don't even know if I like you yet. So I'm trying to keep up with the questions and answers. I did compliment him a lot. I complimented him saying that, I like how he's like, taking charge and leading. Oh,
Oh,
when we ordered dinner, that's a pro. I mean, this is a con. Sorry guys, this is a con. We're at a steakhouse, right? So you're at a steakhouse, seafood. I think it's a seafood steakhouse. I want a steak. If I was by myself, I would have ordered a steak and maybe a side of lobster tail. That's what I would order for myself. But because I felt the energy was a budgeted energy, I decided that I'm going to go with whatever he wanted. And he doesn't eat steak either. I love a good steak. So when he checked his account, that was that. And then when he was like, "So what are you gonna get?" And then I started talking about steak because we're at a steakhouse. He was like, "You're gonna get steak?" And then he made me feel like I shouldn't get steak. And I'm like, "So what do you have?" And he's like, "I'm having seafood risotto. It's really good." Okay, yeah, I'll have the seafood risotto too. Mind you, seafood.
shorty, and this is what I'm saying. This is how you know this is a broke bird. Because if you got your own money, you'll order what you want. But because you're on his budget and you pocket watching, you ordered based on what you think he could afford. But you try and tell us if you was by yourself, you would have ordered the steak and the lobster. It's
risotto was
crazy,
really
man.
good, so I'm not mad about that. But I really wanted a steak at a steakhouse. So that was that. I felt the energy was very budgeted, and I don't want a budgeted energy. If you have to budget, maybe you shouldn't go on a date, and you shouldn't have picked that place because it's a steakhouse. So that's a con. And then another con was he
This is
wanted to make
crazy.
out. Like he wanted to make out. Like I feel like he's that guy. He's those guys that like, okay, I bought you dinner, so I need something in return, and we don't do that over here. And he wanted to make out in the restaurant.
And that's what I'm saying. This nasty ass bird just wanted a free meal. And you could tell Shorty is who she is, man. Just look at her hair, bro. Just look at her makeup. You know what I'm saying? But she got a lot to say, but the whole time out here begging for free meals.
He
It's
was like,
crazy.
he kept saying like, oh, I was like, no, I don't feel comfortable doing that. And like, he's just like a little kiss, a little kiss. I'm like, no, like, basically, like, he's overstepping my boundaries. And he's like, what? We grown. I don't like that. Then I Ubered there. So, okay, before we even get to that part, this is long. I'm trying to make it short. Okay, sorry. Before we get there, we're closing at the tab. I'm not paying. Of course, it's the first date. I don't think a woman should pay on the first date or a second date or a third date or any dates, honestly. But he the check comes. That's none of my business. So he grabs the check or whatever. He pulls out his card. I look at the card. Not gonna judge it. I'm not gonna tell you the card, but it's a broke card. It's a broke card. It's a really really broke card. And I know
This bird got some nerve, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. This is why I can't stand broke women with that broke ass energy, fam. They pay attention to everything and they ain't got shit. They want everything and they ain't got nothing. She's out here kissing this man's ass for a free meal, but got the nerve to talk about his card when your ass is out here begging for a free meal. This is disgusting, bro. This is disgusting.
this for a fact. Don't ask me how I know, but I know it's for a fact, okay? Um, so yeah, but he could be working on his credit and all that type of stuff. So to each his own. Thank you for the dinner. Um, and then I Ubered there.
Girl.
So I Ubered there. This is really long. Oh my god, sorry. I Ubered there, so I had to call my Uber. And mind you, I had 3 drinks. I did it on purpose because I wanted to enjoy myself. I had 3 glasses of wine, and so now I have to call my Uber. I should have called the Uber prior, like soon as the dinner is finished. Uber should be outside waiting for me. But he's like, "Oh, you're not gonna leave right away, right? We're gonna just like we can like talk in my car and da da da."
Shit is nasty work, bro. 3 glasses of wine. Y'all at the steakhouse. This chick devours her food. She was craving a steak. So imagine that tab. Why is you taking a bird to a steakhouse in the first place? Yo, that's why I tell you all dudes, bro, don't feed the birds. It's pointless. 3 glasses of wine. Now she's about to go home and get on her knees for a man who be treating this bird exactly like who she is. While she just used a sucker for a free meal. Nasty
I'm
work.
like, no, I didn't want to do that. But I'm like, yeah, we can do that. And it was really cold too. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna order the Uber. The Uber was like 15 minutes away. So I'm like, all right, he got 15 minutes with me. We'll talk in the car. So I get to the car. I get to the car. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm not gonna talk about that. But he wanted to like make out and stuff in the car. Like he was really adamant, and I'm like, no, I don't want to make out with you. Like you're really pushing this, you know. Like I didn't come here for all of that. Like we can talk and whatever. But at the end, I gave him a little kiss, and but that whole like he really wanted to. He was no. And then when I told him, listen, these are my boundaries. I'm not for kissing for me is very intimate. All right, and so I don't do that often. Even if I was physically attracted to the man, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to make out in his car. So once I said all that, the energy shifted, and my Uber came. So I was like, thank God. I got home. I forgot to text him I'm home. I literally passed out because I had the 3 drinks, that third one kicked in literally as I got home. So I passed out, and I woke up at like 4 in the morning, and then told him I'm home and da 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 da. So he texted me like 1 o'clock, like, "Are you okay?" I was knocked out, and then this morning I texted him and thanked him for the date, and I told him I had a great time, and then he was like, "I like to see you again." I'm like, "Yeah, we can arrange that." Probably not gonna see him again. Um, there's more about the guy, but that adds to that. I don't have kids. He got 2 girls. He sees them every.
Man, look, bro. Let me see how this chick look though. Damn, son, this is a basic bird, bro. Out here fishing for free meals. It's always the average birds, fellas. I'm telling you all, fam. It's always the average birds who craves princess treatment. Nothing is worse than a chick who is average, but she wants the lifestyle of a woman who is above average. Those women will thrive in delusion to get that feeling, and they're gonna use suckers. They become predators to suckers, to simps, right? Because this is a chick who was just starving for a free meal. She's broke. She couldn't afford to go to the steakhouse, but she want to eat a steak.
or she want to go to a steakhouse, but she can't afford it. So it's like, what do I do? Let me finesse a sucker into a free meal. And that's why she give him that kiss, because it's like, yo, I might need you next month if I don't find another sucker. That's how it goes. And it's really sad, bro. It just shows how low down women like this is, because this is no different to me to a sex worker, because it's like you giving up something for something. She give him a kiss for a free meal. I'm pretty sure if he had asked her price, he could have gotten more than a kiss. Because women like this, who be out here begging for free meals, they are also paid to play. The thing about a bird is, a bird wants what she can't have. These women ain't got no type of intellectual capital to live the lifestyle that they desire. And because they lacks that, what they're gonna do is use their body and prey on simps. Fellas, man, whatever you do, bro, don't be a simp, bro. It's not worth it. It's really not. Be wise out here, fellas, and please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm out. Yo, imagine him getting a hospital to deal with, and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.